Hello, good morning, and welcome to this taste challenge. This is going to cover an upcoming day when it wouldn't be impossible to do it, but I just think it would be irritating to do it. So I'm going to cover it now. So this is the taste challenge, more blended Scotch whiskey. This is the Inver House Green Plaid, very rare Scotch whiskey, a blend of superbly light 100% rare Scotch whiskies distilled and blended in Scotland. 40% alcohol, product of Scotland. Okay, we get that. Don't have to keep saying it. Now here's the green plaid label, and they haven't really changed it since it was introduced 61 years ago, 1961. There is the crest, the ocean next to Scotland, a castle. There's the green gargantuan fighting the brown gargantuan. And then you got two axes. And it is bottled in Chicago by Barton Imports. Chicago, Illinois, Barton Imports. And it's aged 3 years. And it says, we love to hear from our customers. 1-866-729-3722, Sazerac.com. But they don't list it on their website, so you don't need to go bothering looking for it. All right, the competitor. This is the last call for Johnnie Walker Double Black until I buy a real full-size bottle, unless the store starts getting more of these minis. But I'm not going to be able to go any further. This is the end. Johnnie Walker Double Black introduced in 2010. No age statements, but it's extra age, but it's by appointment to Her Majesty the Queen, Scotch Whiskey Distilleries, John Walker and Sons Limited. So it is a whiskey distilled, blended, aged, and bottled under a royal warrant as one of the official whiskeys to the royal family of England, Scotland, Canada, Australia, the Solomon Islands, Tuvalu Islands, the British Indian Ocean Territory, and that's all they've got, and Norfolk Island and others. Norfolk Island and others. All right, so Inver House, $12 for this 1 liter bottle. Johnnie Walker saw somebody had it $41.99 for the regular, regular size bottle, regular size, not the liter. Jay's Afternoon Taste Challenge. Yep. Jay's Afternoon Taste Challenge. Oh, Jay's Afternoon Taste Challenge. Oh, Jay's. Regardless of if it's in a bottle or another bottle. I'm going to be examining some whiskeys, guys. BC's Beer Review says, hi, Ron. Hello to you, BC. Okay. Appearance. Well, the Inver House is just gold. And the Johnnie Walker Double Black is like amber. Yeah, or handle. Yeah. Well, so that brings us to the end of Johnnie Walker Double Black for the time being. Now, of course, let's say I go to that store tomorrow and they have a whole new set of Johnnie Walker Double Black 50 milliliters. Yeah, I'm going to buy them. And the gold label, I'm going to buy them. I wanted to get 15 bottles. I'm about halfway there. Maybe I got 8. Maybe 9. I don't think I had that many. Okay, I wanted to, though, just to get up to 750 milliliters. But I'll buy the full-size bottle. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I don't need it now. I got so much blended Scotch whiskey backstock. I don't need it. I want it, but I don't need it. This smells like bread dough. No joke. That's what it smells like, bread dough. Now this Monday's Chase challenge. This Monday's taste challenge was done last week. So today's taste challenge is counting, like I said, for sometime in June. Smoke, Johnnie Walker Black Label. There you go. Got it. Well, I knew this would not be a challenge because Johnnie Walker Double Black, I said Black Label, Double Black is very smoky. It smells like smoked meat or something. The Inver House is nice smelling, but it just smells like bread dough. You know, there's no smokiness, at least not in the aroma. And I don't believe in the flavor either from memory. Shane's Craft Beer Review says, I'm not much of a hard liquor drinker, so I appreciate the fact that you do these. Cheers, Ron. Well, I'm really not a hard liquor drinker. Honestly, Shane, I do the taste challenges, but I never drink liquor any other time. Now, I'm not saying that as some kind of lie or it sounds crazy, you know, but I just don't. If I'm doing a liquor review, I'll drink it. Obviously, I'm not going to waste it. If I'm doing a taste challenge, I'll drink it. Otherwise, I don't. People say, well, you know, sometimes you get home from work and you have some whiskey or whatever. Well, no, I don't do that. I just don't. Now, if I'm at my friend David's house and he says, oh, you want to do this whiskey review? You never had it. Well, yeah, of course I'll do it. But to say drink it regularly like I drink beer or wine, because they usually drink a little, about 3 ounces of wine with lunch every day. Although I'm on the rest of the cranberry apple juice that somebody gave me. But yeah, I'm just not a regular whiskey drinker. I love the black and the double black. I've never had the black, but you see, you got me beat. You got me beat because I've never in my life tried Johnnie Walker Black Label. Crazy, right? But I never have. Let's go with the taste just for what it's worth, which is not much. So Inver House, well, you know, Tyler Mansell says, yee-haw. All right, Tyler. Yeehaw. There's a little grain bite to it. A grain alcohol bite. It's kind of harsh. What are you going to say? A bite, a little harsh. This whiskey, Inver House, is probably about 80% grain spirits, aged for 3 years. In used barrels, which does technically turn it into a whiskey. It's no longer grain neutral spirits, it's a whiskey. And then it's blended with, it's probably older single malt Scotch whiskeys. But it wouldn't matter if they were older, if they were 10, 20 years old. It wouldn't matter because you got to go with the youngest whiskey. The age statement is the age of the youngest whiskey. It says right there, age 3 years. There it is again, Inver House. I don't know if they sell that in Michigan, and I don't know about Canada. It just tastes like vanilla, like a marshmallow, like nougat almost. Like I was eating one of those today, those Charleston Chews, which is nougat dipped in chocolate. I liked it, but I would never eat it more than like once every 10 years. But it tastes kind of like that without the chocolate part, the nougat, the vanilla or marshmallow, and a little bit of that grain alcohol. I think it's fine. I don't think Inver House is really designed for drinking neat at room temperature. I think it's designed for making cocktails. But yeah, it's good. Do I feel like I got a good deal paying $11.99 for a liter? Yes, I did. And I think the price has not changed. But I'm not going to buy it again anyway. But it's still over there, you know, at Dorgmax. I think if I buy another one from Dorgmax, like I'll get the Passport Scotch. Passport. I think it's the same price, maybe $1 more. Same price Passport. It's real famous around East Asia more than America. South Asia and East Asia. That's one from like 1964 or something. But Passport Scotch, and I know there's others than just a regular 3-year, but they really only talk about the main one on their website. But I think there's like a, like 100 proof black label version and stuff like that. But it's really popular in Thailand and those kind of countries. Thailand, Myanmar, Burma, Singapore, I guess, Malaysia. Well, they don't. Malaysia's kind of a strict Muslim country. But off the record, you can still drink. I know how those countries operate. But it's a Chivas Brothers brand. Passport is owned by Chivas Brothers. If you look on chivasbrothers.com, they talk about Passport. And well, naturally they talk about how it's so great. Every whiskey they make is so fabulous. What do you want a company to say? Our stuff's pretty garbage, but it's cheap. No. I love the inky, iodine, briny, malty smokiness here. Just smoke. Does it taste similar to Inver House? Not in any way. Not in any way. It doesn't smell like it, and it doesn't taste like it. Shane says, it's nice to see a different type of review other than the standard beer stuff like I do. Cheers, Ron, and thank you. I think I would enjoy a smoky whiskey. I think you would. It's really smoky. And now, assuming you like that smoke inhalation, it's just like, like if you have smoked sausage or smoked pork ribs or something, and you just have that it's almost like a tunnel of smoke. That's your thing right there. Maxwell says, hello, Ron. Hello to you, Maxwell, in the Russian Federation. So we got people watching from Russia, Canada, United States. Rest in peace, Andy Fletcher. I don't know who that is, but of course we hate to see anybody die. Burley. Now who wins? Well, let's think about this. $41.99 for the Smoke Attack whiskey, Johnnie Walker Double Black. Certainly worth the price. Can't really disparage. I cannot disparage it. Can't say anything negative about it. It's really nice. Okay, but on the other hand, the Inver House is fine. But you could tell that Johnnie Walker has aged longer, the Double Black. But it's not 12 years. It's younger than 12. It's a younger sibling of the more refined Johnnie Walker Black. So I want to try. it. I guess you have to decide, like, when you say, well, I only want to pay $12. And I want to get a whole liter. Well, then get this. Oh, Depeche Mode for, okay. Well, I don't know all these people. I know Ray Liotta. All right. So, yeah. Fine. You're going to get a good deal for $12. No problem. Maybe $13, but you're not going to get, but I know that Total Wine and More, I just saw on their website, they have this handles, the big handle for $16.99. So there's your deal. Why would you pay $12 for a liter when you can get a liter plus $7.50 for $16.99? And your fool would do that. So yeah, but they didn't have Total Wine and More when I bought this. If I paid $16.99 for a handle, no, I wouldn't feel ripped off at all. I'd feel like I got a good deal. But obviously it's an inexpensive whiskey. I wouldn't be fooling myself thinking like, oh, this is the greatest stuff. It's not, but it's not bad. Some people might say, well, that stuff's terrible. It's horrible. It's the worst. Wrong, and wrong. All right. Now what's coming up in the future taste challenges? Well, if you ask me, I'll tell you. If not, you can find out tomorrow morning at dawn. But I have some pretty exciting whiskey taste challenges on the way. And after that, we got brandy and then clear white, or whatever you call it, silver. People call it clear rum, silver rum, white rum. Same, but I have an exciting one there. Jean-Pierre said he's reading a book and he's drinking light from Miller Lite. Indeed, Maxwell and Bev Bramble, so they're talking to each other. All right, so that's it. So join me tomorrow morning at dawn for another taste challenge, a Dawn Busters taste challenge, but it won't involve Johnnie Walker Double Black because we are finished with Double Black until we get resupplied. But that's it. Didn't even have enough to make it through all the whiskeys I've got. But it won every time, you know. Won every time. Won every battle. All right. So thanks, everybody. Even beat the Blue Label, which it costs a whole $200 more at least. Think about it. Think about it. All right, y'all take care now.